Hello friends, I am here with our daily Disney devotional, and today we are reading 98, Disney Springs. We have 3 devotionals left to go, but we're done with all of the rides and shows and attractions in all of the parks. I guess I could have stopped with 97, but I think that would have driven us OCDers crazy, myself included. Surely we can find 3 more things at Disney to talk about, right? Of course we can. For this devotional, I have chosen to include a very important area of Disney World, of Walt Disney World, that many people really enjoy. Our family didn't used to visit this area very much when our kids were younger, but we've actually rediscovered it here the last few years and try to visit each time. I'm talking, of course, about Disney Springs. So let's take some time today to discuss this very large area of Walt Disney World where there is so much to see and do. Disney Springs, as it came to be known recently in 2015, has had many names over the years. It opened officially in 1975. Really? Oh my gosh, I'm shocked to know it's that old. And was known as the Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village. I'm kind of glad that one didn't stick. It's way too long. It has also been known as Walt Disney World Village, 1977, Disney Village Marketplace, 1989, and Downtown Disney, 1997. That's the one I remember it by, Downtown Disney. It is 120 acres full of shops, restaurants, entertainment venues. It currently includes 4 district areas: the Marketplace, the Landing, the West Side, and the Town Center. All 4 connected by a spring that runs through them, hence the new name. In 1984, the area had a major renovation when Disney executives decided they really wanted to try to keep all the guests on the property at all times. Apparently, many people were leaving Disney property at night to find better entertainment. However, they added Pleasure Island to this area to try to lure guests back to Disney property at night. They also eventually added new bridges to link that area to a Disney resort, Saratoga Springs, again hoping that people would stay on property. There are currently over 150 different venues at Disney Springs, which includes 25 different entertainment acts every night. It is also a home to the largest Disney merchandise store in the world of Disney. I will personally give a shout out to my favorite place to eat on Disney property, Earl of Sandwich. We went there last time. It was fantastic. The location at Disney Springs just happens to be the first ever of its kind, as this was the site of the original. This is very good restaurant in my humble opinion. Eventually it became a chain and has spread all over the world. Now, if I could just get them to put one here in Nashville, Tennessee. You may be wondering how I make a devotional out of Disney Springs. There are a lot of scriptures about shops and business. However, there is one very important Bible story found in Matthew 21 and John 2 that involves people buying and selling goods in a marketplace of sorts. Read that story if you have a few minutes. In these chapters, you'll find the story of Jesus cleaning out the temple. I realize that Disney Springs is hardly a temple, but I would argue it's definitely a marketplace. Think about the fact that there are over 150 different venues at Disney Springs. Think of how much money is exchanged and spent and used in this area every day. It has to be hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. I read online that Disney makes approximately $36 million per day in profit. Obviously, a lot of this is from the parks and admission fees, but food, merchandise, and entertainment are a large part of that as well. As fun and as exciting as Disney is, it's definitely a business. I'm sure most Disney executives would say that the main goal of Disney, if they're being honest, is to make money. Our family has certainly contributed to a good amount towards their goal. There is a time and a place in this world for making money. God talks about that in the Bible, being a good steward and working for your money. There's nothing wrong with that. Disney is doing, and there's nothing wrong with what the buyers and sellers were doing and the biblical passengers. However, it was wrong that they chose the temple in which to conduct their business. And this is why Jesus was so upset. They had completely forgotten the point of that building. They had gotten their priorities all mixed up and had put selfish greed and selfishness above worship and reverence. I'm wondering if we do the same. In 1 Corinthians 6:19, we are told that our bodies are now the temple of God. We are also told in Romans 12:1 to offer our bodies as a living sacrifice to God. And that is how we truly worship Him. We are to respect, take care, and use our bodies in service to God. How often do we instead put greed, selfishness, and our personal desires ahead of God? How often do we use our bodies in ways that God would disapprove of and therefore sin against Him? I'm trying not to sneeze. I'm so sorry, you guys. Excuse me. While there is certainly a time and place for things like Disney Springs, where there is fun and exchanging money and business, let's make sure that our first priority is always loving God and using our bodies in His service. Let's not turn the temple that He gave us into a marketplace. Thanks, guys. We only have 2 more left. I will see you tomorrow.